Welcome back to Craving.Outdoors in part 4 of our Canadian road trip.
Check out the view that we have.
In this episode, we are tourists in the Canadian Rockies and hit the Icefields Parkway.
So hopefully we'll see some goats.
And glaciers.
And maybe goats on glaciers. We've made it to Icefields Parkway.
We will start on the northern end of Jasper National Park and work our way down back to our camp along the Saskatchewan River, unhitched from the Arkto, doing a mini road trip in our 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro.
And man, it's really starting to rain right now.
It's a 2-hour drive to our starting point, so we will need an early start.
I know. I know. Our plan was to leave this morning at 7:30. And when I mentioned that around the campfire last night, you know what the first thing I heard was? Laughing.
Time isn't on our side today, so hopefully we can get it all in. We start this episode on a beautiful morning after our second night in the Arkto. Solveig is still getting herself ready while I'm out looking at the security of our unhitched hitch setup.
Well, I just wanted to show you our parking setup right now. Like we're parked and we're going to leave the rig here. So this is the part of our riser, and I've got this locking hitch in here. So nobody's going to be taking this off. I guess you can take that off. I could put a lock over here, but what I do is I'm just going to store everything right here. So here's the car side max coupler part. And then here's the hitch, or the trailer side. So that piece, this, goes in right here, and then our max coupler is right here, and that marries up with this. So I can just take all this off and store it in here. Good morning. Wow, what a glorious morning we are here in, I guess we're in Banff right now. We're in this amazing camp spot that Aaron told us about. Here we are. And then there's Solveig. Hey, Solveig. Aaron came in last night around 8 o'clock, and we had a fire last night, and it was good. So much fun. So, our plan for today: Icefields Parkway. Be tourists here in Canada and have a great time.
But before we hit the road, we gotta have a little breakfast.
Spam.
I guess we're doing speed.
Breakfast of champions.
And while we're at it, I might as well show you around some more.
I'll go turn the water pump on, honey. So you can see here on our, this is called the Red Arc Red Vision system. We're at 79% on our battery. This is your lights. Light for the outside. This one right there. This is the light for over the shower. This is the water pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. And it's on. And then this is for the water heater. And this is our water level right now. So we're between 50 and 25%. Wow, it's gorgeous this morning. This is our little pop-up trash bin that we leave in the car at night. That'll just sit right there like that. So honey, tell me about the stove. What have we cooked with it so far?
So far we've cooked egg sandwiches. And now we're making spam, and then we're gonna make eggs.
Is this one
It's good.
so far in your experience? How is it?
Just
Good?
a regular stove.
You can never go wrong with spam. So last night we were trying to figure out how to set up our camp area. So we've got, the kitchen set up right here. We put the awning out, and that's really nice. And of course we have our perfect. And then when this comes out, it's great, but then because of the size of our little rug thingy, it makes it awkward for where we're going to put our chairs. But I think this is a good configuration. We're going to try it out here. But one on each side of the refrigerator, and then right here we have a side table. And then we have this little table that we put here for eating.
Just gonna let it sit for a moment, Jack.
Oh, that looks so good, honey. Thank you so much for making breakfasto. Look where we're having breakfast.
We finally set out for our Icefields Parkway tour. It was later than we planned, but that's okay because rushing and being in a hurry can ruin a great time.
All right, so we are now in Banff National Park. We just left our campsite for the day, and there's a lot of bathrooms in these national parks and garbage. So we're able to basically dump our garbage from the night before. So today is our tourist day.
Yep, so we
Right.
gotta get a move
over
on
here.
to get started with our tourist day.
So let's go have a great day today.
Wow. The drive was beautiful. The Canadian Rockies are a sight to see, and we were all well rested.
So I'm catching up on some sleep, babe.
Yeah?
Yeah, usually when we go camping and I have like a 2-night max in a tent because I just feel so tired and grimy and I'm just done after a couple of days.
Yeah.
2 nights in the camper and I'm feeling really just more energized because I'm getting good rest. So it feels really good. I'm so pleased with it.
It took us about an hour and 45 minutes to get to our starting point of Athabasca Falls. This is where we start our Canadian Rockies experience.
All right, we're at Athabasca Falls right now. Just getting our shoes on and we're about to go discover it. So we're gonna show it all to you. I haven't put shoes on in like 10 weeks and it feels really weird. So we'll see how my feet do. Here we go, there's the start of it.
I would like to start here and then when we're coming back, we'll do the other one.
Check it out. That's incredible. It almost looks fake, actually.
It's pretty awesome, huh?
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Wow. Forest. This is all the burn damage that happened in the massive fire that happened last year. I love it, man. It's like,
Thank you. Of course.
of course. All right, that was Athabasca Falls. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next stop.
Up next, goats and glaciers.
Goats and glaciers.
All right.
Trailhead over here, hon. So hopefully we'll see some goats
And glaciers.
and maybe goats on glaciers. Wow. Okay, this is the parking lot at Goats and Glaciers. Mount Kirkland, 956 meters. Right right there.
Let's see, what is the next
That
stop?
was Goats and Glaciers. That was Goats and Glaciers.
Okay.
That sounded like a hybrid California Swedish.
Sunwapta Falls.
Ooh, some Wapta Falls coming up.
During our planning of this tour, we looked up each location and allocated the time we thought we would need for each stop.
The views are just anywhere you stop, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
I am so glad that we have cameras with like endless photo
I know.
ability, because back in the day I was like, oh, what do I want to use my photos on?
36 exposures and that's it.
Yeah. And then you had to go develop them.
Yeah.
And there was always the thumb in the picture.
Sunwapta Falls was next. We allocated around an hour, but quickly realized we didn't have the time to explore it.
So we had allocated an hour.
For Sunwapta Falls.
And parking availability wasn't helping either.
I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get out of here and then come back and check it out later. That sound good, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's next on the itinerary?
Tangle Falls.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph. Because there might be a hike.
Because of prepaid tickets for the Columbia Icefields, we were on a schedule, and being late this morning didn't help.
All right. We have arrived at our next destination, Tangle Falls, and I'm gonna put my hiking boots on, honey. We are at Tangle Falls now. Oh my God. Wow.
It's quite beautiful, huh?
People are climbing all the way up there.
Tangle Falls was a place we didn't know we could explore, but discovered it was and would have to come back some other time.
Wow, we're just like right on the side of the road. Okay, we'll see you at Columbia Icefields. Here we go on the glacier.
Now we were off to the Columbia Icefields and Skywalk. We had centered our entire Canadian Rockies experience around this tour. We didn't know what to expect, but we hoped it was worth it. Let's see how it goes.
This is the voucher that we bought online. We thought it was our ticket, but it's actually not. And then you actually then stand in line and get your ticket. We are in line now. Our Glacier Adventure is our tickets.
Yeah.
It's a package deal. So what they do is they give you the tickets, and then you do the glacier, and then we go to the skywalk, and then back. So it's a round trip, and it takes about 2.5 hours.
Yeah. And it's important to get here early enough. They say come half an hour early, and you need that time. First, parking is hard, and then we have to go stand in line and get these tickets printed out. And we made it with 5 minutes to spare.
You today?
Good. How are you?
All right, let's get out of here.
Gotcha. That's where we're going, right there.
Athabasca Glacier and so when referred to in the late 1800s,
Our driver is
what a
great.
man named Nolan Cully came on to today. Can everyone please try to come inside the shelter here?
These ice explorers. There's 22 here, and the rest of the world there's only 2 in Antarctica. Each one weighs 27 tons.
Or the equivalent of 60 large grizzlies.
And each wheel is 5 feet tall. Wow, there it is. Check that thing out. Okay.
Except the bus drivers.
Okay, thank you very much. We are on the ice machine. Wow, it's really cool. Check it out. Obviously, this thing is made for viewing.
Yeah.
You excited? Mm-hmm. Me too.
Front with the back. Shows a hatch through the roof on the driver's side, very back corner. Are you all excited about going on the Athabasca Glacier? Woo! That was okay. I think we can do better. Let's try that again with more energy, more volume, more excitement. Are you all excited about going on the Athabasca Glacier? Woo! Let's go. to help wash the tires. Any ball? You go back to being a sparkle in your father's eye. Okay, we are bus 549, the big cat bus, and we're gonna be back on the bus at 3:15.
We're here. Now we're gonna go check it out. Wow. First steps on the glacier. They're so big. Trudging our way through.
Careful, bro.
You can't break through, right?
I don't think so. Oh, Joseph.
Yeah? So you can bring your water bottle and fill up with that water right there. And of course we didn't do that. So tip, if you come and do this, come bring your water bottle. Sophie's gonna try the water. How is it?
It tastes like snow.
I'm gonna give it a try. Ice cold, tastes like snow. We're at the Athabasca Glacier. About to go in. Anything stand out to you?
But wear pants and a jacket.
That was so much fun. We typically go for isolation and getting away from people, and this is really busy and touristy, but doing this with people and watching the amazement and awe and fun everyone is having just adds a lot of enjoyment and positivity to the experience. It's almost like a theme park ride. The ride is the fun, but so is seeing and hearing others' reactions. And this isn't a ride, it's a real glacier.
That's a 32% grade going up.
Next up is the Skywalk, a massive deck built into the side of a mountain with a glass floor that you walk on but see all the way down. But it's more than that if you do the free guided tour, which I highly recommend, especially if you can get Kaya as your guide.
So we have made it to the Skywalk now. We just got done over at the glacier, and then we took this tour bus right here to the Skywalk. And so now we're gonna head up. This is amazing. Excuse me. Hi. Is the guided tour a free tour? Like, can we just join that one?
You can just join in, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Here you'll see our first lookout point. This gives you a little taste of what the Skywalk is.
So we decided to get on this guided tour.
I know I want to draw your attention not down, but actually up. So if we look up at that mountain with the thick layer of snow on top, does anybody know what that is, that layer of snow? So that is actually the Columbia Icefield. So it's about 165 kilometers squared, or the size of Vancouver, which is pretty hard to wrap your mind around. This mountain to my left is Mount Kitchener. About 1,000 to 10,000 years ago, there was a giant rock slide, and about a third of Mount Kitchener fell off.
Wow.
And another really cool thing about this rock slide is if you look down, you'll see waterfalls. They look like they're coming out of nowhere. They have actually been buried from the rock slide but are coming from meltwater up at the top of the Columbia Icefield, coming all the way down. Believe it or not, more than 100 million years ago, this all would have been underwater. It would have been a big ocean. All the fossils we have in this area are creatures that used to live at the bottom of the ocean. So as we come up here, You can compare your wingspan to the birds in the area. I am a Canada goose. I'm really angry because I'm almost a golden eagle, and I think a golden eagle is so much cooler. But if we want, we can compare our wingspan. If anybody gets the golden eagle, I'm gonna be jealous. Oh, right away. Okay. Another Canada goose.
Golden eagle.
A little bit about how the skywalk was built. This skywalk is very secure, as scary as it looks. This glass may look thin, it can actually hold the weight of 3 Ice Explorer buses. Right here is Mount Snowdon, what your shuttle driver would have talked about with the triple continental divide. Water that flows 3 different ways to 3 different continents.
Amazing. We're about to go on the skywalk now. You ready? Please wipe your feet. Here we go.
Oh my word.
Chị Kim Thu em làm cái này cho chị, lát hồi chị làm cho em.
Hey honey, I'm putting this away.
Extremely scared of heights.
Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know. It's pretty.
It's pretty awesome.
This is pretty incredible.
You feel it shaking?
Joe. Can you not?
Exactly. Okay, so now what?
Souvenirs and snacks. It's
We can-
4:40, so
Yeah,
it'll be like 5:30, 6 o'clock by the time we get there.
Yeah, we're heading to the restaurant at the Icefields, Columbia Icefield Parkway. But check out the view that we have.
Yum, yum, yum.
And check out what we're eating. We both got a lasagna and garlic bread.
Yeah, little snack.
We're back.
All right, do you want to switch into the other shoes now?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for a great day, man.
Yeah, thanks for a good day, babe.
Yeah, I think we had some fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Now we're tired.
We're tired. We are tired. Okay. give me
Time
this.
for some
Oh, look at that.
maple cream cookies.
Maple cream cookies. That's going to be our snack. We got about an hour to go to get back to camp.
All right.
Mwah. All right, we'll see you guys.
In the next episode, we pack up camp
Well, maybe I can just move the camper here.
and drive through British Columbia.
All right, so look what we found.
It could have been a panic time, actually, but I didn't panic. And there was a freaking car parked right in the middle of the lane. I have a question about how the thing tows. Check it out.
We'll provision up,
Free water at the municipal dump station.
see how the Arkto and 4Runner do off-road for the first time, and look for a camp in the British Columbia wilderness.
This one here says 3 Valley.
Thanks so much for being here till the end. If you haven't already, please subscribe to be notified when the next episode drops. See you next week.